Gene here. Welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast, where we answer the most common and uncommon questions about tapping and EFT so you can get the most out of your tapping experience. Before we jump into today's show, I just have a quick favor to ask of you. If there is someone in your life who is interested in tapping but hasn't been exposed to the podcast yet, if you could be our ambassador and pass it along to them. Each of these episodes takes a great deal of time for me to produce, between recording the episodes, editing the episodes, writing the stuff up, and sharing it with all of you. And it's something that I truly love. But the nice thing about that investment is once it's created, it can scale, and as many people as exist in the world could listen to it if they want to. And so if you enjoy this podcast, one of the ways that you could say thank you is just by passing this along to a friend. We've actually simplified the website. If you just go to tappingpodcast.com, it will take you to the homepage of the podcast, and it'll make it super easy for you to share it with a friend or loved one who could benefit from the great resources that are there. This is Gene Monterastelli, and welcome to the Tapping Q&A podcast, recorded live to tape from Williamsburg in Brooklyn. This is episode 326, originally aired August 30th, 2018. Hi, everyone. I hope this finds you well wherever you are and whatever time of day you're getting a chance to listen to this. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Today is part 7 in our 7-part productivity series. Today, we're going to be talking about when others judge our success and how that prevents us from taking action. I've heard from a number of you who've been really enjoying this 7-part series, and that means a lot to me. I'm actually a little surprised at how deep of a chord that this has struck, which meant that the desire to do this is really, really paying off. So thank you for that feedback. Thank you for taking the time and tapping along to these audios or tapping along to the scripts. I hope that they're really working out for you. The problem with a series like this is I am speaking into 7 issues that prevent us from taking action and hurt our productivity, but I'm doing it in a general way. That's just the reality of creating audios like this and tapping scripts. I have to do them generally because the thousands of you who are consuming this are all coming from a slightly different place, and I can't speak to you specifically. I have created a program that will help you to be more specific in your approach to figure out why you are not taking action and how you can then tap specifically for those issues. The program's called Take Action Now. I'm not very good at coming up with creative names. I just like saying what the thing is about, and that's exactly what this is about. In part 1, you're going to learn the 5 tools I use most commonly when I'm tapping for a particular issue to help me to move forward. Then in parts 2 through 5, I go through the reasons why we don't take action. I teach you how to figure out what the underlying emotional cause is, and then I show you which of those 5 tools make the most sense to use in that particular circumstance. So not only are you getting the tools that I use the most, you're also getting guidance on which tool to pull out of the toolbox in a particular issue. I hear all the time from people saying, I want to tap for this, I just don't know where to start. That's why this was created. So to get all the information about the program, all you need to do is go to tappingqa.com/take-action-now, tappingqa.com/take-action-now. Very simple. Program's called Take Action Now. You can go to the URL and find that. It'll give you all the information on how you can download the program right away. There's even a way that you can supercharge the program where, in addition to getting all of the tools and resources, you can even get a little private time with me so I can tap with you to help you clear the things that are in your way and teach you specifically how to get more out of that program. So the last part of this series, what we're going to look at today is the problem that comes with others noticing and judging our success. And that's an interesting thing, that we allow ourselves to let other people's thoughts about our success impact us. And people always find it a little odd when I say that one of the reasons that we don't take action is it's painful to be successful. And on the surface, that seems odd, but that's what this judgment is about. And we are hardwired to worry about the judgment of others because thousands and thousands of years ago, if we were judged and seen as not worthy, we were pushed out of the tribe, and that meant certain death. Like the world was a dangerous place for our primitive ancestors, and they grouped together into tribes as a way of battling what was around them so that they could be healthy, happy, and live lives. And so this hardwired sense of me being pushed to the outside is dangerous is the reason why other people's judgment can strike us so deeply. And with our success, we can be in a circumstance where other people think our dreams are foolish. They're jealous of our success. They're just plain jealous of us as we're moving forward. Or they might even think that because we are successful and they are not, we are judging them, therefore they judge us back. Even though that might not be happening, but those are really common responses to our success. And if consciously or subconsciously we are worried about someone else judging our success in a negative way, we're going to prevent ourselves from taking action. We're not going to be productive, and we're not going to be successful. So today, we're going to spend time tapping specifically for the perceived or real judgment of others around our success. So tap on the side of the hand, take a nice big deep breath, then move from tapping point to tapping point, repeating after me. Other people notice the action I take. Other people notice the success that I am having. And because they notice what I am doing, they are judging and evaluating my progress. They are judging and evaluating my success. And I don't like being judged. There's a part of me that just wants to belong. There's a part of me that is afraid of their judgment and the rational and irrational consequences of that judgment. Sometimes people judge me because they think my dreams and goals are foolish. Sometimes people judge me because they're jealous of my success. Sometimes people judge me simply because I'm willing to follow my dreams. Sometimes people judge me because they think I am judging them. They are worried that my success makes me feel like I am better than they are. They are worried that my success means I don't think they are worthy because they don't have success. Every single one of these judgments is not about me. It's not about my success. Even though it feels like it's about me and my success. In reality, these judgments are about the people who are judging me. They don't feel good about where they are. They don't appreciate the own progress in their lives. And because I am doing something they are not, they feel like my progress is about them. Because it is pointing out the things that they have not achieved yet. When I experience and feel this judgment, it makes me not want to take action. Because I don't want to be judged in this way. I give myself permission to be comfortable with my success. Knowing that it does not matter what they think and feel about my success. Because my success is about me. My success is about my action. My success is about how I move forward. They're allowed to think whatever they want. If they want to waste time thinking about me, they're allowed to do exactly that. I'm going to focus on my action. I'm going to focus on how I'm going to move towards my goals. I'm going to let go of my concern about what they think about me. Because this is about me, and it's good that I make it about me. Because I'm the only one who's going to put me first. Nice deep breath. Kind of like last week, this is another one that's tricky because we don't always recognize other people's judgment of us holding us back. We can see the times where we feel uncomfortable or we feel incompetent or we feel like our vision isn't very clear. Like those are clear reasons why we don't take action. But these external forces that are pushing on us, they gnaw at us in a subconscious way. And that makes it difficult for us to take action. It makes it difficult for us to trust ourselves. And so by taking some time on tapping on something like this, it gives us that space. Again, this is another one of those tap alongs that it would be good to just stick regularly into your arsenal because you might not recognize the way that something like this happens. And before you do it, you might think about the people who are close to you and just think, well, what are they thinking about me? How do they respond to my success? And just getting a sense of imagining yourself being successful in front of them and then tapping on something like this. It's a great way to find that hidden subconscious belief. If you'd like more help finding those hidden subconscious beliefs and creating personalized tapping tools and scripts for you, I'd really encourage you to check out the Take Action Now program, tappingqa.com/take-action-now. It's really easy to find and it's really easy to remember. I've also included a link inside of the show notes. If you haven't done so already, check out the entire 7-part guide on productivity. These tapping scripts and tapping audios should be something that you are reaching for regularly. If you just go into the show notes, you'll see a link where you can get to all 7 of these audios, download them, print them out, stick them somewhere so you can use them over and over again. If you have questions, if you have comments, if there's something you'd like to see us do on the podcast, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. Some of my best ideas have come from people just like you, or at least some of the best shows have come from ideas from people like you. They're not my ideas, they're coming from you. You can always reach me, Gene, Gene, at tappingqa.com, or go to tappingpodcast.com, click on the contact link. All of that stuff comes to me. If you haven't done so, share the podcast. If you know someone in your life who could use today's tap along particularly, don't spam your inbox and send it to everybody in the world. But think of one person, share this tapping with them. It will make a difference in their day, which will allow them to be more productive, which will serve all of us. For the Tapping Q&A podcast, this is Gene Monterastelli. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye. The Tapping Q&A podcast is copyright Gene Monterastelli Tapping Q&A 2016. All views expressed by guests are those of the guests and not necessarily of Gene Monterastelli or Tapping Q&A.